Alright, look, I'm streaming live on YouTube. Okay, I'm live on YouTube. Now, what's this thing? Share. We're going to share it to what? There's nothing here to share it to. Alright, that's been that. Okay, that one is too. Okay, now where was we?
His mother. No, that ain't happening. His mother's already Nazi cuckoo. I have to follow protocol.
You will not follow protocol.
I'm a vampire. I can't be hypnotized.
Right.
Now, please, don't make me call the police. No one's calling nobody. Stop that road! Stop that road! I think not happening.
Are we bad guys, Papa Giraffe?
Bad? No, you're the best kid in the world. We didn't start the fire. It was the tower. That's a very... You're lucky we don't call the authorities. Let's go, my hero.
Because I'm Batman. Do the Batmobile.
Haha, yes, shoot
Sorry about all that stuff. I guess they
I'm not dating any guys.
Why do I feel so weird here?
No, hon, they're being weird.
I think they're just trying to help me. I mean, I grew up knowing nothing living inside that hotel. And you learned about everything growing up in Santa Claus.
Santa Cruz, but,
Maybe if Dennis grows up away from Transylvania, he won't be so freaky. Like me.
are you nuts? Davis, you're a blast. You're so bright, curious about everything. If Dennis grows up to be just like you, I'll be the luckiest dad in the world.
I love you, Johnny Stein. You know what? As long as we're all together, we'll be happy anywhere. Even at the hotel. What are you doing?
Whoa! Check out this video my friend sent me. This kid is an awesome daredevil.
Oh, dude. Wait, is that Dennis?
No. Is it? No. It's just, hard to see. But, just deleted it, so it's gone.
What? It's Mavis. I'm not answering it.
Come on, Drac, you have to.
We're outside the hotel having a little cookout. It's perfectly safe.
What's up, man? Is that a pirate?
Oh, those are just some wailing banshees checking in. Quiet, you banshees. We're trying to have a perfectly safe cookout over here.
Mommy, I want to say hi. Mommy.
Hey, man. Is that the mother? Oh, no. Traffic again.
I'm coming back to the hotel right now, and you better be here, or I swear, Dad, you're going to be very sorry.
What's going on?
We need to get home right away.
Whoa!
Okay, I'll go wake up my backpack.
Guys, we gotta move. We're not all How are we gonna get out of here? Don't worry. I made a call. I'm sorry, Blobby. We really meant to call you sooner.
If you get FX, you get FX Now free.
Alright, yes.
With FX Now, the biggest family
Alright, let me
movies
see.
wherever you go.
Holy crap!
See what you've been missing?
Yeah.
Download FX Now. It's free.
The chill of peppermint. The rich, dark chocolate. York peppermint patty. Get the sensation.
If we're gonna steal Christmas, we're gonna need the element of surprise.
Go team.
PG.
Prices are dropping at Rent-A-Center. We've lowered prices on your favorite big brands. Plus, own it for less with 6 months same as cash and get free same-day delivery. Hurry in and save like never before at Rent-A-Center.
I can't believe it. That everything sticks to Stefan Diggs' hands? No, I can't believe how easy it was to save hundreds of dollars on the car insurance with Geico. Cool, huh?
Yeah.
He plays football, huh?
Yeah.
Believe it, Geico could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Never-ending Pasta Bowl is back at Olive Garden, starting at $10.99. Come in for over 100 combinations of pasta, sauces, and toppings, with everyone's favorite chicken Alfredo, plus unlimited salad and breadsticks. Only for a limited time at Olive Garden. Meet your genes.
Listen up. I'm a gene that impacts your muscle composition. I'm the version found in some of the world's fastest sprinters, but you may have me too. Next question.
Meet your genes at 23andme.com.
The future waits for no one, so we refuse to wait for it. Today, battles are waged in nanoseconds, and planes are piloted from the other side of the world. The future's not coming. It's already here. Join us in the future.
Do you need the most trusted battery in your weapon?
Oh, no.
Or
Or
you could just trust Duracell.
you just trust yourself. Oh,
At this
no.
station, you get Exxon and Mobile Rewards Plus points with every purchase. Or you can go to that station.
Or
and
you
get
can go
no
to
points.
that station.
Which do you prefer?
Which,
Yeah, I'm
whatever.
gonna go with this one.
Yeah,
The choice is
okay.
clear. People love Exxon and Mobile Rewards Plus. Start earning today at ExxonMobileRewardsPlus.com. The comfortable. The familiar.
Alright.
Neither one of these will ever give you a new
Okay.
perspective on things.
Now.
Make your heart skip a beat. Comfortable.
Okay.
Isn't something
Now.
and familiar? Well, that'll be the But until there's a
It
world
says nobody's on YouTube.
getting out of your comfort
How
zone.
do you get people?
Family of Hyundai SUVs.
See, like, over here got like 156 people, but I don't, ouch. It's getting harder, you know, it's turning into a scab, so, alright, listen, we have Halloween coming up, right, this right here, this is Halloween. So, look, I don't know what's going on with the live. I mean, with the... I don't really... Man, it doesn't make any difference where I put the damn thing. You know what I mean? If everything is up to God right now, I'm just going to keep on moving forward. I've got several people right now. I'm going to start making a list. I have some... I need to... Um, I've got the kitchen pretty good. Like I need to do the floor, that's pretty quick. I've got the laundry room pretty decent. I need to put in a load laundry. I've got the clean clothes basically, all picked up. Now Lawrence isn't moving clothes around and anyway. I'm glad, you just let that go. And then I know that was probably Lawrence who broke the window. But I've got you guys now, and hopefully, if anything happens, you got the last known footage. Because I don't know, I'm trying to find other places that will put me live. Or will do anything for me, because I sent my story to CNN. I haven't heard back. I sent my story to Channel 4, Channel 5. I've told them, they just, for whatever reason, I don't know. Nobody is wanting to interview me. Now, I need to call back the guy at Channel 12, apologize to him, just, 'cause I cussed him out. I said, you wouldn't care if I was fucking dead or something like that, after it had been like 3 days or something. And he still hasn't called. I texted him. He said that he wanted the exclusive. He said he would, but he said he would, so I don't know what's going on right now. All I can do is sit here and think that okay, look, see this right here? These kind of movies like this right here. See, we watch this kind of stuff. See right now? See this? This kind of stuff right here. This kind of stuff everybody's watching. And we all think, oh, how wonderful it is that we have some kind of a, what you call it? That we have some kind of a movie, some kind of entertainment that we can watch. And I'm still gonna believe truly that God sent me and that everything's gonna be okay. I am gonna start these meetings. I have worked so hard to be able to do this, to end world suffering. I have gone through incredible amount of pain and suffering in order to be able to do this. God sent me. This cannot be my imagination. This cannot be. No way has God sent me to not start this business. What do you think? God sent me. Yes, we are. Every day. Look what I got this room cooked. Don't sit here and tell me that God, no way. Bullshit. I get to do this. This is mine. And I'm going to do it until God allows somebody or something to do something different. Whatever that is. Nothing I can do about it. Until then, I am going to continue forward with what God told me to do. We are putting on The Wizard of Oz. We are getting the balloon artist. We're getting the tree guy from Venice. We're getting all my friends from Venice Beach in Hollywood. Are you kidding me? I know everybody. There's no way. I'm not saying, I didn't come this far. Hell, look at his thing. No.
Try to turn around and say, and it's not my fault. I didn't actually cause it. The person who riled me up caused it. That CNN buying into a kind of I'm not responsible for things. It's the guy who was talking to me and saying words to me who inspired me to do that. And Andy, I've covered some cases. What was it? White Aryan resistance case where Tom Metzger inspired people to beat a man to death with baseball bats because he was black. I would buy that. You might be able to do that, but as you said, it's a very specific case where you say you had to say, I'm going to tell these people to go and commit these acts because of their anger over somebody's skin color, and they did prove it in that case, I believe, and I think that held up on appeal.
Tell me who this is.
With CNN, as you say, all these other news sources saying all of this stuff is Donald Trump's fault. 2 days after the New York Times published some assassination pornography in the form of a fictional story about the assassination of Donald Trump, and then they're out calling for unity and closing the divisions between us. It's rank hypocrisy.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. Lawrence, there's a doctrine of law called fighting words, which is an exception.
Mars, who's this guy?
It's over the years been cut back on an awful lot since the Supreme Court recognized it in 1942, and there's a lot of good constitutional law experts who think that it's a completely more.
See, that's why I got to get plug-ins.
But what it basically
can't do nothing till the first, though,
if I say something insulting and insightful to you,
one day at a time,
and you turn around and clock me on account of it, I have a minimal expectation of First Amendment protection because I insulted you and I kind of went looking for it. Now, again, as I say, the doctrine has been cut back on a lot in recent decades, but it's never been the case that extended to, you attend a political rally and then you go away from the rally and you have some distance in terms of time and space to think about it, and then you go out and commit an atrocious act, and we say it's the fault of the person whose rally you went to. That simply, it essentially says that you have no agency for your own behavior, which is just ridiculous.
Well, Andy, I'm the non-lawyer, and you're the lawyer, but I've read that case, years ago, because I thought this is interesting. If you walk into a bar and say something so vile to a man about, say, his girlfriend or his wife, that it could be the verbal equivalent of a punch in the nose, and you might arguably say, for something that bad, you might get away with punching him back for his words, but I think it's a stretch. And as you say, blaming it on the president or any other politician. But I will tell you that I think I've heard more things coming out of the mouths of Democrats like Eric Holder, Maxine Waters, Hillary Clinton, and some other allies like McDonald's and fantasizing about blowing up the White House. They want to start going out and identifying
what Trump did to the women.
Let's go out and do violence.
Y'all know what I hear.
Presidency.
What I
You're going to find a lot more offenders on the left than you are on the right. The right tends to be pretty, law-abiding. I think most of the conservatives are. But where do you think this is going to go? We got about a minute left in this interview, Andy.
I think they're going to capture the person or persons behind this pretty quickly, Lars. There's an awful lot of forensic evidence that they have. And
Andy and Lars, ain't this a phone number 1-800-555 what?
They'll capture this guy in very short order.
Should be interesting because it's awfully tough to wrap those packages in tape.
Hey, we got 855
your DNA all over it, and of course having a courier deliver them. I'm kind of amazed that through the courier service they haven't found something almost immediately. I doubt he paid for it with a credit card or a check. But you have to believe there's going to be some evidence and some witnesses who may have actually laid eyes on this person or person.
Great.
And it's always a pleasure. We'll look for that new column tonight on this subject, and we always appreciate your time.
Thanks very much, Lord.
That's Andy McCarthy with us. Coming up, it's hard to believe that conservatives would send mail bombs to anyone. So who is behind them? My next guest has an idea who it may be. You'll want to
Andy
stick around for
McCarthy.
that. Your calls at 866-439-5277. The Lord Larson Show.
What should we do? Should we call?
Don't be the one who misses out on it. Stay connected. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and KTSA.com.
Hi, this is Bob Webster from my friend Dr. Ed Staffel. You know, we actually have a lot in common. No, I have no interest in dentistry, but he does enjoy plants. But what we both share is that great desire to share information, to teach, to help you garden better and simply live a better, more healthful life. You need to listen to Dr. Staffel on Sunday afternoons. Fascinating program. 4 o'clock every week. It will help you live better. Learn from the man that I learned from, my friend Dr. Ed Staffel.
The investigation into suspected bombs sent through the mail has a new focus.
Multiple sources told ABC News authorities are chasing promising leads, pointing them to South Florida as a possible origin of at least some of the packages sent this week to prominent Democrats and others. The undetonated devices were sent to the FBI lab where they were exploited for clues, including DNA and fingerprints. All 10 devices recovered so far were sent through the mail.
Philip Bartlett, head of the U.S. Postal Service Inspection Service operations in New York City, says he and his team are on the lookout for more packages.
We've got our eyes and ears, the postal employees, highly trained postal inspectors out there, searching postal facilities, looking for these devices. And again, we haven't found anything in the last 8 hours.
Earlier tonight, New York City's Time Warner Mall, where CNN's New York headquarters are located, was evacuated when police were alerted to 2 unattended packages. Officers later said it was a false alarm. Daria Albinger, ABC News.
Meet Dawn. Dawn doesn't know it yet, but the text that she just received, one she can't wait to respond to, but shouldn't because it's dangerous to text and drive, will cause her to swerve and hit the car next to her, thus resulting in a 7-car pileup that you're now stuck in. Don't be a victim of dumb Dawn. Get the latest traffic reports throughout the day. Line Saver Traffic 550 KTSA and now on FM 1071.
Hi, it's Trey Ware living in San Antonio. Well, we have hard water, and Alamo Water Softeners is all about taking care of that for you. These great water softeners that are made in San Antonio that have our specific water needs built right into the components. Alamo Water Softeners, simply the best. And that's saying something because there's some really good water softeners on the market today, but Alamo Water Softeners is the best. It's hassle-free, and like I said, made for our specific hard water in San Antonio. Plus, the Townsend family, just really outstanding people, and they want to take care of you. So when you mention Trey at KTSA, when you call Alamo Water Softeners and buy your new water softener, you get free basic installation all the time from Alamo Water Softeners. So don't wait. Call them right now. 210-274-6122. Protect all of those major appliances in your home with a brand new Alamo Water Softener. 210-274-6122. Call today, Alamo Water Softeners.
At America's Diamond, everyone gets our very best price every day of the year. You always get our very best, clearly marked America's Diamond price without asking. Sometimes clients ask why we don't offer 5-year no-interest financing. It's because we would have to add more than 20% up front to our best price to pay for the financing contract. 20% of every payment you make for 5 years is a lot of money. At America's Diamond, we offer a better financing alternative. America's Diamond is a jewelry manufacturer. We design and create our jewelry right here in San Antonio. You can buy direct, skip the retail tricks and gimmicks, and forget the whole retail argument. Quality for quality, we guarantee that our everyday price is lower than any jewelry store's very best sale price, where we'll refund the difference plus 25%. See America's Diamond first. Call 210-561-1000.
Election Day is Tuesday, November 6th. You will be choosing judges for 15 state district courts, 15 county courts, and 2 county probate courts. In making your choice, remember, experience matters. I'm Judge Stephanie Walsh, your judge of the 45th District Court in Bexar County, a civil court with jurisdiction over family issues. Dealing with disagreements close to the heart, like child custody, requires experience in the law and in real life. Before becoming a lawyer, and now a judge, as a registered nurse practicing in the county emergency room, I have seen the tragic results when family disputes were permitted to escalate. In my court, using my board certification in family law, we work within the law to solve problems and disagreements before they escalate. To continue my work, I need your vote in this year's general election, Tuesday, November 6th. Please vote and vote Walsh.
Political ad paid for by the Judge Walsh campaign, Lottery Mays Treasurer.
KTSA, podcasting where you are. Apple Podcasts, Google Play, KTSA.com. Lars Larson.
Welcome back to the Lars Larson Show. Your calls a bit later at 866-439-5277. Emails go to talk@larslarson.com. And before I go to our guest, I got to remind you of something. I use my mouth to make my living every single day. Well, one of the most important things we do for our health every day is brushing your teeth, like Mom told you to. Yet most of us don't do it the right way. Quip is a better electric toothbrush created by dentists and designers to make brushing your teeth more simple, affordable, and even enjoyable. People, frankly, brush too hard, and some electric toothbrushes, they're like a grinder. They're too abrasive. Quip has sensitive sonic vibrations, gentle enough on your sensitive gums. Up to 90% of us don't brush for the full 2 minutes that you're supposed to brush, and that means you don't clean evenly. So Quip has a built-in 2-minute timer, pulses every 30 seconds to remind you when to switch sides. That helps you get a full and even clean. Quip doesn't require a clunky charger. It runs for 3 months on one charge. Brush heads are automatically delivered on a dentist-recommended schedule every 3 months for just $5. Quip is one of the first electric toothbrushes accepted by the American Dental Association and has thousands of verified 5-star reviews. And that's why I love Quip and why they're backed by 20,000 dental professionals. Quip starts at just $25.
I will go see that one works.
Go to getquip.com/Lars right now. You get your first free refill pack with a Quip electric toothbrush.
Nobody.
That's your first refill pack. Just get it free at
You got nobody over here. Nobody is over here on YouTube.
getquip.com/Lars. Glad to have you with me, and I've asked John Zamirak to join me tonight. He is senior editor at the Stream in the Office.